Hi, friends. I am here at IANDS. I just finished the conference. It was an amazing conference. Sorry, this message is a little late. I'm outside the hotel and just like decompressing. And I wanted to do this before I did anything else, like go to the pool with other people or eat at a restaurant. Um, it was an amazing conference, and I found out that some people I really admire watched my videos, like Christian Sundberg and some other people, and it just meant a lot to hear that. Ellen Weir, like people that I just truly think are so beautiful. So I am even more motivated. I'm motivated for y'all, whoever you are, my friends. And I'm just, if these messages help you, that's why I do them. And so I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing today. I'm going to tune in and see what I hear. Okay, the moments of joy that you feel are meant to stay with you. So when you feel uplifted or you feel joy, please try to bring that into your heart and hold on to it and keep it staying around you as much as you can. Um, Humans are meant to live in a joyful state, and you're not meant to stay in sadness forever. So if you're in a place of sadness or you're experiencing difficulty, trauma, grief, loss, try to come don't force yourself to get through it. Like, know that there's places where we feel sad, but also sometimes we get to those really deep places of sadness to come into more joy. That's definitely been my journey. And if you're there, know that you're not meant to stay in sadness. Your soul is living eternally in a state of love and joy. I mean, when you can kind of touch into that state that's eternally part of you, you can live your full true nature. But be patient with yourself when you're sadness or in your difficulty. There's a lot of lessons there, and there's a lot of stuff to grow through, and there's a lot of wisdom in those experiences and those emotions. But you don't have to stay there longer than you want to, and you have a lot of help from heaven to try to come out of those states. Um, but if they're not going to push you, and they're not going to like make you leave them, you can stay there just as long as you feel like you need to, and then you can call out for help when you feel like you're ready to transform and come back into a place of equilibrium and balance. They're saying we see you as love. We've only ever seen you as love. And it's how much you want to turn towards that love and that light and that peace. Um, it's almost like they're showing me like they're all around us, but if you like turn away, they'll be like, oh, okay, that's fine. They feel like turning away right now. But when you turn back, they're like, okay. Just because they want you to feel it, but they only ever see you as love and they're just shining that love on you, like creator, angels. Um, I'm hearing everything happens for a reason. Even if we can't mentally understand it, there's a purpose behind every experience. And just to trust in that if it helps you find some peace in things that you can't explain. Your soul knows the purpose, but our human minds often don't. And maybe they won't for a long time or even ever in our while we're alive in the body. But they're showing me these painful experiences that we all go through, the traumas and difficulty are like seeds planted. They can grow into beautiful blossoms and trees. They take root and they speaking of trees, I'm sitting right by a tree. I think it's making me sneeze, even though I love trees. Um, so they'll grow and blossom into wisdom and knowledge and healing. So nurture the seeds of like your sadness and what you've gone through and let it really grow into something very beautiful because all of us can heal and all of us can create beautiful things from what we've gone through. None of us are ever alone. We're always held and we're always, they're always your helper, your spiritual team. They're always walking next to you and guiding you. And they want you to call out to them. Um, you can just call out to them and let them know that you're ready for help or that you need guidance. They're waiting to help you. It's like they're showing me the metaphor this time is that like you're sitting out in a field, which I kind of am. Let's say you're sitting out in a field and you're just sitting there. But your angels are like really all around you. And if you call out, say, hey, help me, or God, if you, whatever you prefer, I need to help. they're like ready to come help, but you have to, otherwise they're just watching you sit there until you actually reach out or call out to them. Um, they're saying they really can't interfere with their free will. Um, they do try to guide you to make better choices or to help you be protected from difficult outcomes. Um, but sometimes your soul has chosen, or you need to go, like we all need to go through things that are hard in order to kind of create this experience of our souls that our souls need. And they're saying I can share about again what I went through. I shared yesterday for the first time, really in detail, what I went through when I was 13. That if you're interested, if you weren't there, thank you for being there. If you were, it meant a lot. But I've never really talked about that. And when I went through it at the time, anyway, the recording will be on, I don't know, in a week or two on the IANDS Conference website if you buy the online tickets or something. It seemed like that experience was the worst thing that ever happened to me. It made no sense. I felt like totally horrible, and it was really terrible. It was an awful thing to go through, and I didn't understand why I went through it. Um, but in my healing journey, because I chose to heal, and now it seems like, in a way, not a blessing, but it was what spurred me into my awakening. And I think there's different ways we all awaken, and mine was trauma and healing from trauma. So that experience, that was so horrible and made no sense to my human self, and really, in so many ways, was extremely cruel. Um, I've now found a purpose, and it brought me into so much peace, awakening, and connection with God. Um, I'm not saying everyone needs to go through that, and I'm not condoning horrible things people do to each other, but um, I guess, yes, now as a healed, evolved person, looking back, that makes a lot of sense to me in my journey. And anyway, I'm pretty sure my soul chose that. But the point is, is that if you're going through something, you have gone through something that just made no sense at all, and you don't know why you had to go through that. Um, I'm hearing one day it'll make sense. And I don't not I know that's kind of I don't always like saying that anyway, but let me hear what else. They're just showing me, they're shining a lot of light and love and peace onto all of us, and just to try to receive it as much as you can by opening your heart, trusting, letting yourself be loved by the Creator, by this beautiful light, and knowing you can never fall and you can never fail, that you're always held and guided. And again, reach out to us, call out to us. There's not a one of you that's lost forever. It comes from really knowing in your heart your connection to where you come from. And each of you do get there in different ways. Some have trauma, some have different physical ailments and illnesses, some have near death experiences. Some are just born naturally in tune with the spiritual world. Some people have out of body experiences. Some people are in tune with nature, but there's many ways and avenues that we learn where we come from, and we learn that we're truly our souls and not our bodies. So enter into those spaces. They're saying it's not very complicated. Humans have made it complicated and confusing. All it is dropping from the head into the heart, letting yourself connect to all the love that is that you are. They're saying listen to the near death experiences and the spiritual experiences that resonate with you, because those are way showers and teachers for you to help remind you of what your soul already knows. That's why so many of us love to hear these experiences, because our soul deeply knows that this is real, that we can feel this love. Um, and when someone tells you about it and reminds us, it's just a kind of a glass of cold water on a hot day. Like you're like, oh right, okay, I remember that. And then take that memory and integrate it with you, and keep walking. They're saying also pull out as much love as you can and share it with everyone around you. You are a beacon of light. You can be a way shower just by being yourself, loving yourself and loving other people. That's really why we're all here. To teach you anything else. I'm really thankful for all of you guys for being here. Thank you so much. And I will be back in my with my wall of pictures behind me this Thursday with a video. I'm flying back tomorrow, and it was really just so fun to be here. And thanks for everyone for coming and saying hi. And when my talk is out, I'll link it. But anyway, it was really, really great to be here. And thanks for this listening to this angel message. And I will give you another message next week. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all.